Yeah, I mean the implications of this practice of hiring VA to help your team and then in their country. We're gonna share a little bit of a story with our team, right? Our team is mainly in Argentina, and they're mostly Venezuelans, right? So we have that in common, like, and the way that we found it was completely luck, honestly.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But Argentina is going through a very precarious economic situation, and then with the virus, they're just locked up. And in several of the conversations that we've had every single morning, because we do a daily huddle, right? They're like, dude, we are so thankful that we have an opportunity of consistent work, right? They're like, that's so much value. And Rafa, Jose, and Mariana, if you're listening, we love you forever. But that's the thing, right? That and for them that means so much. And I think it brings perspective, right, to the conversation that Fonzie was saying, what you were saying of what are those elements, right, that we can add so much value, and it's just not a monetary thing, right? We now started to do trainings, in-house trainings. Tomorrow we have the first one. They were asking for it. They're like, guys, teach us more. We want to learn more, and that has a ton of value too. So what are the systems that you through outsource school too, are those systems that you guys put in place for these companies that kind of work with you guys? Is that an important element, as in after they hire, what happens?
Yeah, I mean, I like to break down hiring into, we call it IOTM. It's interviewing, onboarding, training, and managing. And there's some steps even before interviewing. Like if you go to outsourceschool.com/VA calculator, you should probably figure out your budget before you start interviewing people. And we give you a tool to do it. And there's some other things that if anyone grabs a free trial of Outsource School, we walk you through what to do before you start interviewing. And so then once you've interviewed and onboarded, which is before you start, then it comes down to training. And we want people to avoid what I call the training trap, which is when you do one-on-one training with someone for a week and then you realize they're not very good. And then you're in a tough situation because you just spent a week on them. Yeah. And do you give them another week? Do you start all over and throw away that week? So we want to teach people to do that a lot better and to value their time better with good SOPs. And then from there, it comes down to managing, because our whole thing at Outsource School is we want to teach you to hire other Annas. Anna's my rockstar VA. I want other people to be able to create teams of Annas. I want you to be able to do it quickly. I talk fast, I work fast, I move fast. I don't want you doing 4 hours of interviews. I want you being able to quickly and efficiently interview and onboard someone. Then I want you to train them in a way that values your time and where you own the systems in your business. Because the reason that I was able to sell, I should say we, my business partner and I were able to sell an 8-figure business is because we own the systems. We had great SOPs that passed due diligence. So I want to teach other people to create those. It's not hard. It can be done. You follow a process. And lastly, once you've spent this time setting all that up, you have to reduce turnover. Turnover just crushes small businesses. It destroys them. It can set you back 6 months or so. So we want to teach you everything that goes into managing, which is everything from meetings to getting them to buy in to bonus and raise programs, everything that we've learned for the past 10 years, our advanced strategies, our tactics. And that's where our community comes in, where people that join, they get access to, we do coaching calls every Wednesday. We have a group that's very active. People post their questions, situations that come up. We want to help you eliminate and reduce every potential issue because we've seen all of them. And that's really what Outsource School is all about.